One of the foundations of a incredibly strong relationship is the fact of having emotionally safe communication between the two of you. A place where your partner and you feel completely safe. And although we don't talk about that when we do pre-marriage work, we really should, because creating safety within the two of you, your commitment, your marriage, your relationship, is just so important. It truly is a cornerstone of the foundation. I want to talk about what feeling emotionally safe really provides for the relationship. First of all, each partner feels valued. They feel like they're important. You can truly be yourself without hesitation, without judgment, without fear of being thought of as less. You can show your weakness without any expectation that the other person would ever use that against you. You can share boldly, whatever it is. This allows for transparent, total honesty within the relationship. You feel seen, heard, and you feel understood. These things don't just happen. They're not magical. They're not part of that people say, we just get along, we're so compatible. No, these are skills each person are putting effort into, and that's why they're creating that, and that's why it's so incredibly important. So I want to talk to you about how you create this, because as I said, you're not just going to get it. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't come from heaven. It comes from the two of you making a conscious effort to do this. The first, respect boundaries. Respect the boundary and consent of each person. You don't force your will on someone. You're not trying to convert them. You're not trying to manipulate them. You are respecting them. You're patient. You allow them to have an opinion. Doesn't have to be yours. In fact, it's probably going to be stronger if it's not. Pay attention to your nonverbal communication. Watch your tone of voice. What about your micro expressions? Are you squinting your eyes? Are your lips pursed? Is your body language crossed in front, or are you open? Do you actually sit down when your partner says, can we talk this over? Can we find a safe time and just talk this over? You sit back and you're there and you're looking at them, not your phone. Next, be an active listener. Use all those skills, like when you're listening, be curious, ask questions, loop back. When you said this, can you explain what that meant? Be vulnerable, be open, take their side, reassure them, ask them, how did that make you feel? And then validate their feelings. These are all part of listening. When we say they're not a good listener, we mean they're probably not looking at us, they're probably not asking questions. Their spouse is just feeling like they're talking, and they could be talking to a wall, they could be talking to a chair. Make yourself known on the listening end. Practice transparency. Are you hiding things? Are you avoiding issues? When things come up, do you say, can we talk about this? How can I help you with this? Do you do check-ins? Does your partner do check-ins? When you have information, do you find yourself holding it back because you're afraid? Or are you like, I can't wait to talk to them about this because I need to get their opinion? The second one is healthier. You want your partner as your backup person. You want them to be part of the strength of this relationship. Give your partner the benefit of the doubt. They're not always going to be on. You aren't either. So when things are not going well, or they say something that irks you, rather than you jumping on them or accusing them, give them the benefit of a doubt. What would you do if it was a good friend? You probably wouldn't persecute them, and if you would, you wouldn't have friends. So with your partner, be that much more loving. Expect the best from them. Maybe maybe something's going on that they're just not ready to express yet. Rather than hounding them, let them come to it in their own time. Try to nurture them. Try to help take care of them when they're in a bad spot. Foster accountability and follow through. If you make a promise to your partner, then do it. Follow through. When you don't follow through, you tell your partner, I am not really trustworthy. You shouldn't trust me. I don't trust myself. I just say things. There's no backing behind it. You want the opposite. And lastly, if you're struggling, rather than fighting it out, talk about therapy. Is this a good time to try and figure out what pattern we're falling into? Maybe just 1 or 2 sessions where we can get some education, understand each other, find out new skills so we can learn this together. Take on the attitude of your relationship that it's not that it's a bad relationship. Rather, it's just something you don't have the skills for. So you have to figure out the skills together to make it work. The more you work on your skills and really honing in on those, the better relationship you're going to have. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.